Is it just me, or does it seem like everybody is drinking greens powders these days? I've seen a ton of sponsorships, a ton of ads for a variety of different greens powders, and you know, it has gotten me curious. Do these green powders actually taste good? So I purchased 4 of the most popular ones I've seen, but this just scratches the surface to how many green powders are on the market right now. I feel like greens powders in general came out of nowhere. Like a few years ago, there were only a few people drinking greens powders, and now it seems like every single influencer on TikTok drinks greens powders. So today, I'm going to share the real tea on how much each of these green powders costs and if they actually taste good. Now, I want to start this video by disclosing that I am not a nutritionist, so I'm not going to go into the details of each of the nutrient values of each of these greens powders. And the main reason for that also is because supplements in general are just not highly regulated. So definitely drink these at your own risk, and none of these powders are like a healthy elixir of any kind. If you want to be healthier, I just recommend eating more fruits and vegetables or drinking water. But if drinking these greens powders does make you feel better about your health, then more power to ya. Let's just hope they taste good, or else, like, what's even the point? So let's start with the greens powder that I have seen the most ads for and I've heard the most about, and that is Bloom. I got the mango flavor because I heard this one is the best one, so I'm hoping to give it its best chance. So this right here is a 30-day supply. You're supposed to drink it every day, and it costs $39.99. This was available on Amazon Prime, so it's super accessible, and it came really fast because Amazon Prime is just so speedy fast. So that's definitely a plus in the terms of the business model. But let's see if it actually tastes good. So I have a cup of water here. I would say this is approximately 8 ounces of water, and it says to add the scoop to 8 to 12 ounces of water. I was not expecting it to smell like this. It smells like matcha to me. It doesn't smell like salad or mango. All right, I got my 1 scoop here, and I'm gonna mix them all with the hand blender. Oh, jeez. All right, switch to a bigger cup because I made a giant mess. Let's try this again. All right, now it's smelling better. It smells like mango and greens. Oh, okay, my expectations were really low. Some people say these green powders taste awful, so maybe my expectations were just on the floor, but this tastes pretty good. It tastes a little artificially sweet, which makes sense because it's sweetened with, let's see what it's sweetened with. Yeah, it's sweetened with stevia extract. It tastes like stevia. If you've ever had stevia or like anything sweetened with stevia, sometimes it's a little almost too sweet in a way, but not in a way that sugar is. But other than that, it doesn't taste too much like greens. I would actually say, like, I could drink this every day easily. It's not bad at all. For some reason, I thought these were gonna taste awful. This is pretty good. It also tastes healthy too, so I'll give it that. So for price, I would say it's a solid 7 out of 10. I would be happy to pay $40 for something that gets my day going, and it's free shipping, which is nice. And then in terms of taste, I would also rate it a 7 out of 10 because the taste is fine. I don't think I would drink this if it wasn't good for you, but for something that's healthy, this tastes surprisingly good. Next up, let's try AG1. So AG1 is the other one that I've seen so many ads for, and this one is by far the most expensive one too. Unlike the other ones, this one is in a subscription model. You can get just the 30-day, I believe, but it was significantly cheaper if you get the subscription with it. But the first time you do order it with the subscription, it comes in this whole little set. So it comes with a canister, it comes with the powder, it comes with like 5 travel packs, and it comes with vitamin D drops and this shaker bottle. So that's pretty nice, but I would say if you're trying to try this and you're bad at subscriptions, just don't even bother. I ordered this and then I swiftly canceled my subscription so I could get the subscription price. But even so, this was really expensive. So AG1 costs $79 a month, and it costs $9 for shipping as well. It's not Amazon Prime, so it did take a regular shipping time. I would say it took like maybe 3 to 4 days, which is not long at all. It was really quick. This was accidentally delivered to the wrong address, and then it somehow showed up at our door. So I don't think that's on AG1 by any means, but in terms of like when it said it was delivered, it was pretty quick. Now, if you are a nutritionist, sound off and let me know if this one is better, because it's significantly more expensive than any other greens powder. It's like literally double the price, but it does promise a lot of things. It really sells itself as kind of a replacement for a multivitamin as well as your greens nutrition, and a lot of the other greens are just giving you another form of greens in your diet. So I'm actually not going to use the shaker bottle because I want to wash it first. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my normal cup just so that we can try all of these green powders in an even playing field. Okay, I'm gonna cough. The powder is so fine. This one almost kind of smells minty. Like it smells like, oh, you okay? It smells like holiday chocolate. My puppy's right down here. I will say the packaging feels very luxe. Like this scooper is heavy duty. All right, got my water, got my powder, got my scooper, got my puppy who's supervising. Give this a try. All right, let's mix it up. All right, let's give this a try. Okay, this one's way different. Yeah, I don't like this. It tastes healthy. It tastes a little vanilla-y, which I do not like in a greens powder. It's kind of throwing me off. It almost kind of reminds me of vanilla protein powder. It smells way better than it tastes. It smells like pineapple. Yeah, I would definitely not look forward to drinking this every day. If I did drink this, I would mix it with juice. I do not like this at all. This one's way worse than Bloom. It also has a little bit of a bad aftertaste, like a multivitamin aftertaste. I'd rather just take a multivitamin than chug a whole glass of this every single day. And for $80 a month, like this better cure all of my ailments. So because I have a 30-day supply of this and I paid $80 for it, I think I'm gonna do a month-long trial of this and see if I notice any improvements in my health. I experience migraines on a semi-regular basis and I constantly feel dehydrated too. I also want to see if this helps me with my energy levels in the afternoon, maybe make my skin clearer. That would be nice. So stay tuned for that. If you are interested in seeing a 30-day trial of this, definitely let me know, because in terms of taste, this tastes awful. I do not like this at all. All right, this next one is Clean Simple Eats, and this one is their Peachy Greens Mix. The reason I wanted to try this one is because I saw a TikTok, and it was a very convincing TikTok that was like, if you think Blooms taste awful, if you think AG1 tastes awful, try this greens powder. This one is the only one that actually tastes good. So I was like, okay. It seemed legit as like I've tried it all and this is the only one that I can actually stomach. So I thought I'd give it a try. Because I wanted to give it a try, I bought the 10 pack just so that I could, you know, try these all. But for a 30-day supply, it costs $39.99. So the same price as Bloom, except it's not on Amazon Prime. So I did order through their site. Shipping is $7.99, but I did find a coupon code to get free shipping. I will leave that code down below. Hopefully it's still active for you too, because in that case, then you hopefully can get free shipping as well. Shipping took forever though. Like, maybe I'm just spoiled with Amazon, but it took like a solid week to get this in. And compared to the other greens powder, this one definitely took the longest. All right, so the 10-pack trial comes in these little travel size packs, which might actually be really helpful for travel actually, to just get a little bit of greens in, because I always feel like getting in your nutrients when you're on the go is actually the most difficult. So this is actually really handy. All right, so I got my water here. Let me smell it. They all kind of smell similar, and they all smell like I didn't expect. Like this one smells similar to the Bloom powder. It smells kind of like matcha. Like way more vanilla-y than I would have expected a greens powder to smell. By the way, this hand mixer is doing a really good job mixing this green powder really fast. All right, so now it smells similar to the Bloom powder, except it smells peachy. So that makes complete sense. Oh, okay. So I can see why this TikToker said that this one was the one that actually tastes good, because the peachy flavor is a lot stronger than the mango flavor in Bloom. I thought Bloom tasted fine. Like I was shocked at how good Bloom tasted, but this, I feel like you wouldn't even need to mix it with anything. It feels like it's already mixed with peach juice. And I really like that. There is a bit of a sweet aftertaste, like an artificial sweet aftertaste. Let me see what this one's sweetened with. So it has real peach fruit powder in it. Wow, this one's ingredients are very good. Stevia, yep, it's stevia. But I would say this one doesn't taste as fake sweet as Bloom does, by a little bit. This one's definitely the best tasting one so far. And I also realized I forgot to rate AG1. So let's rate AG1. For price, I'd give it a 3. For taste, I'd give it a 4. Yeah. I'd give it a 4. Now, this one, Clean Simple Eats, for price, I'd give it a 7. It was the same price, actually 6.5, because if you didn't have the coupon code, you have to pay for shipping, and it's not as accessible as Bloom. So for price and accessibility, I would say 6.5, and for taste, I would give this one a 9. So for the last green powder I'm going to try today, I decided to go on Amazon and pick the greens powder that I would purchase if I hadn't seen a single ad or a single sponsorship. I wanted to purchase one based solely on both the price, the information on the packaging, and the branding of the packaging. So basically I wanted to try the greens powder that I would purchase if I really was looking for a greens powder and I was trying not to be influenced by any commercial or ad. So I chose this one. This one is by the brand Sigmatic, and that's a really reputable brand. I know Sigmatic has been very popular in the health space. They have mushroom powders that are really good for your health, so I thought they know what they're doing. Let's try their greens powder. I just realized this is only 20 servings, so I will have to take that into account with the price. So this is originally priced at $24.99. I got it on sale for $22.97, so just a teeny bit off, and it only has 20 servings, so let's do the math on that. So a 30-day serving of this would be $34.45, so definitely not as affordable as I was expecting when I first purchased this. It was on Amazon Prime though, so it was super accessible, and of course if it was awful I could return it with my Amazon Prime subscription. So this is their super powder for gut health, and it is apple celery flavored. So I wanted to pick one also that didn't sound just like super healthy, like just straight greens, because I mean if I wanted to get my greens that way I would eat a salad. I don't want to chug like spinach water, you know? Like I need to sweeten with a little something. So let's give this a try and see how it compares in terms of taste with the other three that we tried. All right, so I have my water here. Let's open up this powder. So this one smells different than the other ones. It smells like tea. All right, let's mix it up. All right, let's give this a try. Oh my gosh. This one tastes awful. Wow, okay. This one tastes like grass. I do not, like maybe I get a little bit of apple, but it is not sweet at all. Like not even a little bit. That's not good. I'm curious if this is sweetened with anything because it does not taste like it. I mean, it has 1 gram of total sugars, organic apple juice powder, and organic monk fruit extract. So it does have monk fruit extract. Like besides the greens, those are the ingredients. So it has like other greens. It has kale, celery, wheatgrass. It tastes like wheatgrass to me. I'm not getting any of the monk fruit sweetener in this. Yeah, this one's by far the worst. It's way worse than AG1. So rating this one for price and value, I would give an 7.5 because the price was a little better than Bloom and it was on Amazon Prime, but the taste is a 1. This one's really bad. I have to say, I did not expect these results. I am so glad I tried all of these powders because to be honest, I thought all of these influencers were lying to me. If this video taught me anything, it was trust the influencers because you know, maybe when they say something tastes good, it actually doesn't taste that bad. And if you go on a whim, you get like the worst tasting greens powder that is on the market. The final winner for me was Clean Simple Eats, their peachy greens. This one tasted by far the best, and I can definitely see myself having this daily to just get a little bit of extra nutrition in and get hydrated, because if you just drink a whole glass of water, get your hydration up too. Now I will say, when it comes to greens powder, I'm going to use these greens powder. I'm going to enjoy them. I might repurchase them, but I have an inkling that the whole greens powder phenomenon is a fad. I feel like in a few years, we're gonna look back and be like, what were we thinking? I don't see us drinking greens powder into the future because it is completely not a necessary nutritious thing. It's just like this extra supplement of the year that has taken over the market and it has become really trendy. Now, I think health is important and it's always a good idea to get your greens in, but there are so many other ways. So greens powder is not something that's going to make or break your health by any means or change really anything dramatic in your life. It just is a good way to get your greens in, and it's fun to try new things. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.